Hello, beautiful people of Earth and surrounding planets. My name is Sasha. This is my homie Casi.
What up?
And we are here today to talk to you about something that Black people are all familiar with in one way or another, and that is colorism.
I think this is a perfect subject for us.
Yeah, because we got one end of the spectrum and then we got the other end
best
of the
friend duo that is a light and a dark.
Yeah. As the light-skinned half of this duo, my personal experience with colorism is very limited. All right? It's limited to like light-skin jokes, honestly.
You sensitive ass light skin.
Like, for real. I can't say I've had too much pain and suffering over my skin tone. It's not really something that I grew up with, like, you know, getting teased and things like that. And honestly, it's just now that I'm older that people make light skin jokes. You know, like people
So
in the culture.
Are you saying that you have light privilege?
You know what? I just might.
She has light privilege. Because
Yeah.
on the other hand,
Talk about it.
being a dark skinned person, nah, I can't even front y'all. I grew up really cute, so
Get out.
nah, I'm joking. I will say though, I've heard it. I've heard little remarks about having darker skin growing up, in the sense of I didn't get teased for having dark skin, but I did notice other people being favored for having light skin.
Mm-hmm.
I just always loved having dark skin, so again, I didn't get affected much by things people would say, because I was overweight as a kid and I was dark skinned. So I played those things up. Like, I was very like, I'm fat and I'm black. Love me now. I'm amazing. But I completely get it. In fact, I think her and I kind of got this opportunity to live in somewhat of a bubble. We've been friends since we were like, I don't know, like 13 or 14 years old. And we didn't even know we were supposed to have a light skin, dark skin beef until we were like older, and we were like, wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
I will say though, I love us being able to have this open, honest conversation, but at the same time, let's not pretend that just because it didn't exist for us,
Right. It doesn't exist for so many other dark-skinned women, especially.
even though I haven't had the worst experience as a dark-skinned person, I have been slighted from things because of my complexion. I remember a few years ago, I went to apply for a job at this very popular bar slash nightclub, because I wanted to be a bartender. Of course, they want girls that are applying for these bartender jobs to, like, you know, send pictures and little bios for yourself, and send a very gorgeous picture of myself and things like that. And I didn't get picked, which I didn't like make a huge deal out of it, but I did have a friend that worked on the inside at the time, and he had let me know straight up and down that I didn't get picked because I am dark skinned and they have a tendency to favor lighter skinned girls. This shit really does happen.
Yeah.
Especially because I want, you know, just trying to get into the entertainment business, you know, being that was another thing that was a little more slighting. Being a singer and being darker skinned and chubby, it was just like, do we want the chubby dark skinned girl? Now we got girls like Lizzo. That's what I'm talking about.
Despite Azalea Banks hating ass, but we won't even talk about that.
Oh, it was Iggy Azalea that had an issue with Lizzo. With Lizzo.
Azalea Banks also.
Is it just a thing when your name is Azalea? So fuck Azalea Banks, because we're not giving her any time. But Iggy Azalea, that white woman, who loves, because she had an issue with Lizzo too. But she loves to have all of the flavor of black people, but none of the issues that black people have. In fact, once she realized white people liked her, She took the opportunity to distance herself from blackness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Use all of the things that go along with being black.
Of course.
And then just be in her little mainstream world and talk shit about black women.
Oh, yeah.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah. Cultural appropriation at its finest.
Which is not like colorism, but shit.
Even speaking on the topic of colorism and cultural appropriation, this whole subject of blackfishing that's been going around the internet, I did not coin the term. But there was some drama recently with one of my other chocolate girls here on YouTube who I love. I am Eloho. I'm gonna link her down in the description because we love you over here.
Yes, we do.
But that whole issue with the blackfishing, that was like, I thought it was so dope that she got a platform to like talk about that on a bigger stage and bring more awareness to it. Because if you guys don't know what blackfishing is, it's basically white women who are wearing darker, it's basically blackface. Wearing darker makeup to make themselves look like black women or look like mixed women because they know that that's what's on trend right now or like in
this
or
exotic looks. So
right.
Like, I'm white, but I have fluffier lips. I'm basically an asshole.
Is really what it is. And so I thought it was so dope that Eloho got to have this platform to go and talk about it and bring more awareness to it, among other things. But then it was like this whole drama of, well, who gets the credit for this? And, you know, she didn't even, you know, credit or say the girl's name. And it was just like, this is gross. This is so whack. Like, shouldn't we
got so much shit to fight for?
Bruh, why are we fighting each other?
Can we not fight each other?
Please? That shit is wild corny.
Let me tell you guys how the enemy works, okay? And I'm just talking about anybody that is against black people, okay? The way they work is understanding that unity is not exactly our strong suit. Yeah. And when I say strong suit, I'm not even talking about black people. I'm talking about humans. Like, as humans, we like to get into this thing of, I'm the leader, or this is mine, or I started it, or we can't stick together. That's just a negative human trait that we have. And anyone that is an enemy to you will see that and start seeing where they can attack. Now, when you look at that on the scheme of like black people and what we have to deal with, a lot of this has been how we've been taken down in society
time and time again
and again and again. The fact that we can just stick together and keep it that way. I think it's amazing that she found out about the whole exposing blackfishing, the whole movement on Twitter. And for her, she's like, listen, I'm not that big on Twitter, but I have a voice on YouTube.
Right.
So let me take, you know, this information where I have a voice and share it. Yeah. And suddenly that became a problem. As if being a black girl isn't fucking hard enough.
Girl, we always talk about crabs in a barrel, not realizing that a barrel is not a crab's natural habitat.
Yeah, crabs don't belong in
like, we were put here in this position for the purpose of tearing each other down. You get what I'm saying? So why play into that? Like,
we just gotta be smarter. We're actually still playing checkers. They're all, like, in the game of chess, and we need to be smarter. Like, the divisiveness has got to chill. This is not to say that these are not issues that happen in communities of white people, but what I'm trying to say is, if you notice, right, all of their shit is done in the dark. Like,
right,
we love putting spotlight on our shit, and I just think that is so whack to me. Let's just do better at keeping our secrets. Keep our dirty laundry, our dirty laundry. Stop finding reasons to attack one another. Stop finding reasons to like tear each other down.
Like, I honestly believe, like, even if Shorty felt a way about not being included or not being credited, I would still be happy that, like, yo, somebody got the message out there. Like, somebody put a spotlight on this. This shit is ridiculous. Like, white girls are going around perpetrating our shit.
Like legit.
Like it wasn't bad enough before with Kim Kardashian and her fucking boxer braids. Now they're literally walking around looking like black girls. Like, when does it end? And black girls are on the internet arguing about who should have been given credit.
Who first about white girls
like
acting like black girls?
That's ridiculous.
Like, can we just band together and stop the bullshit of the blackfishing and just let the conversation end there? Again, right? If you felt a type of way, why can't we send private messages and private emails? Why can't my people call your people? Why can't I hit up your management or whoever? Why can't I find a way to contact you privately to say, hey, I don't know if you were aware, but I was the one that had, you know, bought this to light. I noticed. Say it again. Say it louder.
Clout.
Oh, So you weren't. Your issue isn't the issue.
No, it's really not.
Your fame is more important to you than bringing this shit to light.
The bigger issue.
Oh, okay. Keep it real, sis. Come on now. You know what the deal is.
Yeah.
Don't front.
So I just want to congratulate Eloho because that shit was dope. And I'm happy she got the opportunity because whether or not she started it, she did the work.
Word. And on top of it, did the work, she also did the work to reach out to this girl. That's like another thing that's important. Like, you know, every time they were like, oh, you started this movement, she's like, I didn't.
Yeah.
I found it on Twitter.
Right.
And tried to jump through hoops to find the girl who started it.
Right.
And the other girl was like, I can't find her.
Right.
Mind you, you wiped yourself off of social media and then got mad that no one could holler at you when they needed you.
Girl, hot mess.
Pick a struggle.
But yeah, for real. Honestly, sis.
And honestly, we need to pick a struggle. And I'm on the struggle of fighting against them and not fighting against
us. For real.
That's just where I'm at with it.
Yeah. So, I mean, whoever wants to feel a way about this video can feel a way about this video, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But I mean, I'm never gonna stop being on the side of black women who are like really trying to do the work.
Period.
That's whose side I'm on.
Period. Simple.
That's it. Especially light-skinned ones.
Oh, well, you know. First of all, okay.
Kidding.
I'm offended. This house nigga. Alright, y'all. We're done.
Yeah. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, sorry.
Kiss me ass.
You see, I was trying to be polite. I feel like the more melanin you have, the ruder you are.
Yo, that's crazy. Y'all see how she did? Y'all.
Because clearly I'm the
she's
nice,
the
sweet,
more
polite one.
the more polite, and I'm the angry dark skinned girl. Subscribe, y'all.
Later. Bye.